Alright guys, it's been a while. Not that while, but sometime since I give you any update. Or just, taking a video of my birds, and I got a few people sending me messages about, hey, we want to see how is your breeding season going on, any babies, how does the loft look after being all cleaned up. So this was my first loft that I cleaned up, and you can see, things are getting back to what it was before, and we got everybody pretty much sitting on eggs. We got Indian fantail over there, almond cockbird, kind of a pied almond cockbird, black Indian fantail hen, a pair of mookies. I think they had their eggs just hatched today. You can see the babies. They only had one egg. The other egg wasn't fertile, so he isn't really happy about it. So we put it back over there. There's an ball head. It's an open lace cockbird. You can see the open lacing on him. He's made it to a black hen, and he's actually the dad to this guy over here. And here is a pair. It's an open lace cockbird with an almond hen, and there's a baby over there. I'm going to split them up because I don't like that pairing, because they raised me two. That baby's solid white. The other baby is almost white with a little bit speckled. Might be on the ground because they were ready, matured and ready to fly off. But they're almost like almonds. Stripper cockbird. Here's a stripper almond cockbird over here. Indian fantail. Here's a Deroy hen, Indian fantail. She doesn't have a mate. She's ready to mate. She's a pretty friendly bird. Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. She's ready to get mated. So this red Hannah powder is another hen that is ready to get mated up. But I got a young red spangled cockbird for her. He's maturing pretty nice. I'm gonna mate him with her. We got a pair of Indian fantails over here. She hasn't laid eggs yet. We got an almond cockbird with that. It's pretty much it's not a classical almond. It's a stripper almond cockbird with the kite hen. We got an Andalusian Indian fantail cockbird over here. He's made it to a dun hen. She's a dilute black. There's a Rhesus red cockbird over here. He's made it to a dilute kite bird. And here's a pair of rollers. You got a blue ballless cockbird carrying brown and silver, made it to a brown ballless hen. And they got one baby. The one egg was fertile, and the baby's pretty decently big. Look, I think it's gonna be most likely a brown baby. Put it back over there. We got a ballless pied roller sitting on eggs. Didn't like. Okay. I got two eggs over there. Okay, leave them alone. And there's a young almond mookie cockbird. Here's that too much light coming from there. I don't know if you guys remember that pair of mookies that are released after being mated up in the individual pen, and they're sitting on eggs. On this side we have a almond saddle Indian fantail sitting on eggs. We got a pair of ballless rollers. That's a khaki hen with a brown. I think they're both a khaki. It's a pair of khaki ballless. There's a blue reverse wing sitting on eggs. Cockbird. There's an Indian fantail over there. Yellow saddle. They got two eggs. Let's take one egg and see whether it's fertile or not. Look, that doesn't look like a fertile egg. Looks like a clear egg. If you guys can see that or not. That's not a fertile egg. It's almost clear. And if you shake it, you can hear the water running on it. So that egg is infertile. That's the reason why you need to trim their tails to increase fertility. Let's see whether this egg is fertile. And this egg looks like it's fertile. If you guys can see that or not. But you candle them. That's a fertile egg. So let's put it back. That's another reason why you need to check them, because if one is not fertile, you take it out. Otherwise, those infertile eggs would get busted up and create a mess. You got a pair of almond cockbirds sitting on babies, and let's take a look. What are the babies? Okay. Here is the most likely going to be almond or dilute, and it is a non-dilute. You can see how one baby is almost naked, the other one has fur on it. So pair of that over there. We got a pair over here, Andalusian with the almond, Andalusian cockbird with almond hen. They're sitting on 2 eggs. This is a red cockbird over here, made it to a kite hen. They got eggs too. We got a ballless, brown ballless cockbird, made it to a silver ballless hen. The egg should be ready to hatch, and no, not yet. Then you got a white bar bald-head cockbird sitting on eggs. These guys just laid yesterday. Black bald-head. Mookie sitting on eggs over there. And we got a almond bald-head sitting on eggs over there. So yeah, we got a few more. There's an Indian fantail over there. It's a tail mark hen over there with the white cockbird carrying tail mark. And we got, here we go. I don't know if you guys remember this guy. This pair was laid the eggs on the ground when I was cleaning the loft, and I cleaned that area and I put the nest ball over there and put the eggs in it, and I told you guys sometimes they might adapt. Some birds sometimes, you know, disown the eggs, they abandon the eggs because they didn't like the change, but apparently these guys were okay with it, and they got 2 babies, and they both are dilute babies because, you know, of course both the parents are yellow saddles, so the babies are going to be yellow saddles. 2 babies. And here is a let's take this good hen over here. There's a kite hen with an almond cockbird, and they got a baby which is not an almond. There's only 1 baby and got a lot of fur on it, most likely another kite, or it could be a recessive red, who knows. You got the yellow recessive yellow sitting on eggs over there, and here's a pair of, there's an almond hen, dilute almond pied hen with a kite saddle cockbird. So pretty much everybody, I put the nest over there because there's a pair, there's a nest on the ground. And this is that 1 egg from the yellow saddles infertile. I'm gonna throw it away. These guys, a pair of rollers over there. Silver ballless, no sorry, opal ballless cockbird with the blue check hen carrying ballless. So they're over there. So pretty much breeding is in full swing. You can see some flies. As soon as summer is coming in, flies were starting to appear. Everybody's outside. Gave them some greens to munch on, some weeds off the garden. They took a shower. Every other day I give them bath water. So here's the pair that I put the nest on the bottom for. It's a dilute ash red hen, saddle hen, and the Indian fantail with the red saddle cockbird. The red saddle cockbird carries yellow too. So is a young itty bitty mookie. I hope it's a hen. But I'm hoping like they would nest over there. That's the reason I put that over there for them, you know. They can go underneath over there and nest. There's a pair over there. It's a nice pair. It's a red saddle carrying yellow with a dilute Ashford hen. You see, that is a hen over there. That black laced over here, that's a hen. And I'm planning to make the black lace ballhead hen with this black lace ballhead cockwood. And the dad and mom to both of them is this. If you look, if you get closer, a lot of people don't understand. Like, you can see the lacing on him. It's a dark black lace cockwood, and it's made it to a regular black hen, and they throw me these babies. They're from two different clutches. There's a hen, there's a cockwood, and I'm going to pair these two guys together and break this pair. And here's the other baby to their mating. You know, here's the, you know, somebody, because this baby was actually raised by a pair of homers over there, because the homer lost one of the babies, so I moved the baby around, and I put that baby along with a blue bar homer baby, and the homers were raising them. And but these are the parents. You see, one has a, the reason why this baby is a little bit bigger too is because the homers raised them. And this guy got a little bit of speckle, black speckle, that's a stipper. And this one almost solid white, you know. But I think it's going to be a stripper too. They both are going to be cockbirds. But that's about what's going on in here. The Andalusian ballhead roller hen over there. And that black reverse wing is made it to that yellow cockbird over there. Here's Indian fantail, the solid white cockbird that is mated to that hen over there. Actually, he's mated to both of these hens. I'm gonna put some nesting over there and to see whether, you know, he could manage both hens. That would be an interesting thing to see. But, that's pretty much what is going on. And here's that Hannah powder, young Hannah powder cockbird. He's going to be mated to that red Hannah hen. He's a December hash. His tail is slowly growing back because I trimmed his tail, his flights and all, you can see there. But he's going to be a red spangled, and he carries yellow too. So that'll be a good mate for that red hen over there. They both have the same parents. They're from different clutches. She's like maybe a May or June hatch. Same dad and mom, but they're different clutch. Here's a late hatch brown bar mookie hen from 2020. Most likely made her up with that cockwood over there because he carries brown. I'm gonna raise some brown almonds. Those are spare birds. There's a hen and a cock. I hope they get mated up. That would be a good combination. And here is the, look, they're a pair. That's a brown check hen with the almond cockbird, and that is their son over there, that almond cockbird, and so he would carry brown because the mom was brown. So made him to that brown bar hen over there because I want to raise some brown almonds. But that's basically what's going on over here, and it's an indigo, not an Andalusian, it's an indigo ball head over there. So, well, this, look at them. Both good parents feeding that baby. Well, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed.